Okay, so on problem number 4, you'll notice on this problem right here, can you guys see this? Everybody listening? You'll notice that they already have opposites. You have a positive s and a negative s, so you don't really have to change anything here. You just have to add the two equations together. And if you'll notice when you do that, the two s's are going to cross off, right? Because you have a positive and negative. So that one crosses off with that one. Everybody getting this? So when they cross off, all you have to do is add up all your other stuff. You have 5 r's. 5 and 5 make 10. All you have to do is divide by 5. So if I divide by 5, I have r equals 2. Everybody getting this? Not everybody's getting it. Some of you guys aren't paying attention. All right. Once you have r, you can take that and you can plug it back into one of these equations. I always try to look for the equation with the smallest numbers because it's easier to work with. So I'm going to take this equation right here, and I'm going to change that r, because r is 2. I'm going to change r to 2, and minus s equals 5. All right, now, since that is 4, 2 times 2 is 4, minus s equals 5, I'm going to minus a 4 from both sides. That's going to leave me with negative s equals 1. You can't have a negative s. You can have, but we need to change it so it's not. We're going to multiply both sides by negative 1. If I do that, the shortcut is just take the negative to the other side. So your solution then is r is 2, s is negative 1. All right? Now let's go to number 5. On question number 5, you'll notice there is no opposites here. That's a 3x, that's not a 3. That's a negative, and that's a positive, but that doesn't have a 4 by it.
I keep getting those.
Do you see how we got that one? Okay, so watch this one. Here's what I would do if I were going to do this problem. I would just multiply everything on this equation right here by 4. Because I can do it by 3, but I'd have to do it by negative 3. Okay, so let's take this equation right here and multiply everything by negative 3. So that's going to be, if I do that, multiply by negative 3, that's going to give me a negative 3x. Okay, negative times a negative right here, negative times negative is positive 3y. And then negative times a negative here is positive 15. Okay, so now the x's are going to cross off. This is going to turn into 7y equals 28.
I have a question. Why can't you just, since the 3's took off, how come you can't just do 4y plus 13? Why do you have to do the whole thing?
Because you're combining the two equations together to see where they come together and make an intersection. So you have to continue to work with them together. You can't like just all of a sudden separate it out. Okay. So we're combining, we're smashing the two together, and then we're going to end up with 7 goes into 28. You got to divide both sides by 7, right? So y equals 4. Go back to your original equation, plug in y right here. Let's plug 4 in for y. So that's going to turn into x minus 4 equals negative 5. I take my 4, plug it back into y. Hopefully everybody's watching. If you're watching, I'm step by step, you can figure this out. Okay, add 4 to both sides, add 4 to both sides. That means x has to be what? Negative 1. Okay, there's your solution. These are going to cross at negative 1 and 4.